Ho, ho, ho. Do you guys like my hat? It's very stylish, I know. Let me do that again. Ho, ho, ho. That's a better one, right? Um, silly, silly. Now I'm blushing. But where was I? No, I am actually just wearing this hat because I haven't done my hair today. And so a Santa hat is a good disguise for a bad hair day in the sense of just pure laziness. I just didn't want to do my hair. It's kind of like a beanie. Like when you wear a beanie, you wear a hat to just kind of cover it. And it's cold today here in North Carolina. It's really, really cold. So I'm excited to jump on and to share our day 4 as we count down, of course, for the Kiwi Clubs. And if you haven't had a chance to kind of hear it in the community, basically for the 12 days leading up to Christmas, we thought it would be fun. It is fun. I'm really enjoying it. I hope that you guys are enjoying it. To spotlight each day one of the kits from this year as far as Kiwi Club kits. And there's a lot to be inspired by each other as we share ideas from the community. If you are a Kiwi Club member, we hope that it encourages you, if you haven't had a chance to pull out some of these kits, that it sparks a fire inside of you to pull them out and to use them. Don't hoard them. Don't hold on to them. Don't wait for the perfect thing. Pull them out and find the pictures that work for it. Because I know for me, every month I am surprised what pictures that I can find that go with that kit, and that the paper works beautifully with if you are using the full Kiwi Club kit. Hey Karen, hey Sharon, hey Emily, hey guys. So as I mentioned, it's really inspiring to me to see kind of reflection as we go down memory lane. The link to the blog is up in the description, so you can feel free to jump over and just browse through these ideas. Anytime that you might need some ideas for this kit, you can go over to our blog and just simply search, in the search button, and you'll be able to find it once you're ready to have some inspiration for these kits that we're spotlighting throughout this from the previous or this year. I want to say previous year, but we are not into 2021 yet. We're still in 2020. So for the last 12 months, which is a lot of fun. Okay, so let me jump over to the blog in this case. And I have to say that the April kit has a very special piece of my heart, which is ironic because the kit itself is called Pieces of Me. Now, anyways, I won't get emotional. I actually prepped myself for this, but interesting story into this kit. So as you guys know, we've mentioned before, production time on one kit is like 5 to 6 months before the release date. So this kit was released in April. That means that, 5 to 6 months before that, we would have started production. And so in this case, that would have been around October of 2019 or September of 2019. I think that's when I actually started to design the paper. So the paper is the first step in the process. And then we brainstorm on designer templates that we think that would go well with this. And in this case, we decided to place a border. So you actually get a border pair inside of this kit, which I've always enjoyed a new border set. And so we decided on that. And then the last final step is kind of usually we name the sets. And at this case, the border set, because we usually name our borders after, well, not all the time, but usually we name them after a family member, our children. So like Abbey Road, Madison Avenue, Clara Lane, those are all some of our children's names in those cases. So when you look at the border's name and you're like, I wonder why they chose McKay, it's because it's a family name. And this one, this border inside of this kit is named after my mom, Elise, who passed away in November of 2019 when we happened to be brainstorming what to name this kit. So it's a really special kit to me. I really enjoy it. And I love all the samples, like looking through these samples that was shared in the community. This kit has such a broad use for it, whether that's selfie pictures, traveling, school pictures. There's some Disney layouts in here. Just so many cute ideas with this color palette that can be used. And I think that's really fun about this kit too, is the color palette that is inside of this kit. So there's a lot of diversity as far as ways that you can use this kit. So that was really, really special. Actually, so when we were brainstorming in the meeting, Shiloh was like, Susan, I think we should name the border after your mom. And then of course, it was really fresh and at that point, and it was just really hard because she passed away in November, and that's right when we were finishing things up. And so when this kit came out in April, I think I had just a relapse as far as just those emotions and those feelings coming back. And, you know, grief is hard and it comes uninvited, and it's just really, really hard. And I think that that's why, even in those moments when I'm reflecting on those tender, emotional moments, I'm, you know, of course, keeping my composure here, but I think that just reminds me why I think that it's another reason why I just love scrapbooking. I love the personal time for me. I love the creative expression. I love having something to take with my photos and adding my creative outlook or my perspective on those memories and infusing that with my personal perspective of those memories and documenting it through my lens. But of course, it's also great for having a space for all of these memories. Life goes by so fast, and to have a place that you can tell your story. And then my mom is a big piece of my story, and to have her, which she is in my books, and to have those to turn back on, right? Like literally turn to in my albums, to remember, to just remember, because the truth is, our memory is not the best. So long-term, short-term, we're just not designed to remember everything. And so to have these tangible things that we can turn to help us to remember is super beneficial. So my rant is over. I always get in sometimes these rants and I think, oh, poor you guys. But just, yes, it's really amazing. It's just super, super beautiful. It's just beautiful. And so I hope that you also feel that in your lives. And I encourage you to pull out those albums and to go down memory lane and to absorb all of that into your lives again. All of the good times, everything that has made you who you are, everything that has been a part of your journey in your life. It all contributes to the pieces of you. So that is a contribute to this kit and what it represents. So let me check out some of these amazing ideas from you guys in the community. Stacy shared this idea. Look at her sons. Look how handsome they are. They're beautiful. And I love the doodle lines following the border. It's such a clean, crisp look on that dark background canvas, and just the simple little touches of those puzzle pieces that came in this kit. And of course the border, perfect. She used basically just the kit, only the templates from the kit and the paper. I love that. Here's another fun idea by Wendy. Lots of layering going on. Okay, so I wanted to point some of these things. I don't know if you guys notice these, but I do. So that pieces of me, that's actually part of the flap. For any of you guys that get Kiwi Club, it's the insert flap. And she cut that off and used that on her page as a title. I've seen a few of you guys do that in the community. I haven't quite done it yet, but I love that. I love that creative thinking. It's really fun. It puts a smile on my face. I also love how if you look down at that bottom right, she, did some fussy cutting around the octagons out of the paper. So she made that, instead of just doing a straight strip, she actually just kind of did a little edging by doing some fussy cutting there. That's fun. So that could be cute to incorporate that into a design of yours. Here's a pocket page. How many of you guys are pocket page users? Or do you use pocket pages out of curiosity? Let me know in the comments. Lots of fun on that. Here, let me pull up your comments really fast so I can see. There we go. Heather says, I need to complete the lease set and 2 more lease borders to kits to come and future kits to come. It's a good idea, Heather, for sure. And okay, so if you are a pocket scrapbooker, which for me, I've shared this previously where I love to do them. They're really random for me. It's really dependent on if I have a lot of extra pictures, which usually happens to be random or like travel. Naturally, you take a lot of pictures when you travel, or like Disney. Every Photoshop is a photo opportunity, I feel like, at Disneyland, things like that, right? Where you're at specific places. But here I wanted to kind of jump because I know we have a couple. Well, here's a Disney one. So again, just kind of adding in some 4x6s and then using that creative touch to your pocket pages. I, of course, love that creative touch. And this is a 6x12 one that I did. And I shared this once before, but I'll mention it again. These 6x12s, I just get at Hobby Lobby. And this size right here is the one that I use often. Because usually if I do finish a 2-page layout, instead of smothering it with all my pictures, if the design's not quite interpreting the way I would like the memory to come across, then I will just put those extra pictures into a little 6x12 pocket page, and I'll slide it between the 2 of my 2-page layouts. So each layout side, right? And it's perfect for that, because by the time you decorate a couple of those pockets, like for example, that 3x4 card is just slid in, nothing really fancy with that. You can also stick in little ticket stubs, or you know, in this case, this was the agenda, the manual, or not a manual, but the pamphlet thing that we designed for his baptism. Why am I spacing that word? But you get the idea, right? So you could stick little things in pockets too. So I think sometimes those are handy for pockets, or like school pictures, or I don't know, things like that, right? That you kind of have random pieces of. And so the reason why I like the 6x12 is because more than usual, and that's why I use them more often, is because I have usually more about 4 pictures left, 4 to 5. And the other 12x12 styles, if you throw those in, the beauty of them is that you can get a lot of pictures. So either you're doing something with a lot of pocket pages, or you're kind of including them in the mix of your traditional 12x12 pages. The program, yes, Deetra, the program, the outline of the program. Thank you. It is late in the evening. It's actually cold here. Did I tell you guys that? They're expecting kind of like an ice for it to freeze tonight. So we will see, because in North Carolina, if it does that, nobody goes anywhere. They call it a snow day. I slightly laugh when I hear them call it a snow day, because I'm like, you mean a frost day? It's a frost day. It is not a snow day. It's a frost day. But yes. Okay, let me do a couple more. Look, I mean, so many cute ones. I'm trying to, oh, look how adorable this is, Mindy. So cute little selfies on this. I wonder if this is one of her daughters or her niece. It's really cute. Oh, here's another one. Okay, Mindy did this one live, you guys, and I have to point it out because I totally forgot about this idea. I want to do this idea. It's so cute. She took the Happy Trails, the fun border that you see there, and look at it. She took the puzzle piece and cut that out there. Isn't that adorable? That's so cute. So if you haven't tried that idea yet, then pull out those designer templates from this kit and create something again with them, because that is a really cute idea. I thought that was so much fun. Very creative thinking there. You know, Mindy, you should do a before and an after of these pictures. I wonder if you can get Bryson to do it, where you do the same picture and you take them, because he's 17 now, you guys. So, oh, that would be priceless. You should do it. We'll bribe Bryson into doing it. We'll bribe him. I wonder what his price is to be bribed. What's your price? Name your price, Bryson. What is it? Here's some fun. Oh, it looks like is this a theme park? Is this Disney? No, this isn't Disney. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's at, but it's really fun. It looks really, really fun. If anyone knows where that's at. I'm trying to think if it's in her description here. Maria Jones, really cute. Oh, here's my other layout to the baptism memories, which again, it's so, I mean, I'm just flipping through a gallery. I haven't even opened my album, but just kind of go along what I was sharing earlier about memories. This one, of course, is another really dear to my heart one because this one, my parents came out, it was August of 2019, and they came out for my son's baptism, and that was the last time I saw my mom. So, and then she passed away in November. I mean, I talked to her on the phone, but I had not seen her in person because she came out and visit. So this one's really special to me because of that. And it's something I'll always remember. Every time I look at this memory, it will be extra special to me because you just never know. You just never know. So hold on to every moment and cherish it for sure. Okay, if that layout does not put a smile on your face, oh my goodness, how cute. Happiest place on earth. This is one that Debbie designed, which you can see in the PDF. Guys, lots of fun ideas. Okay, Kristen, this is really fun. So if you look down here on the left, she cut out a circle and then she took the heart puzzle. I'm assuming this is what you did, Kristen, but she cut out the circle and then she just added the little dimension of the puzzle into the circle. So you really could take any shape you want and turn it into a puzzle piece by just taking that puzzle piece and tracing it down the middle, however you want to make a puzzle out of it. That's so cute. And then of course she still used the heart as a full piece. And I love the little doodling around the heart. That's really, really cute too. So fun. Now it makes you wonder, right? Like what are the pieces that you can make little puzzles out of? Turn anything into a puzzle. You could turn a picture into a puzzle. If you turn a picture over and you trace the little puzzles on the back and then you kind of pieced them all together, it'd have to be the right picture, but that could be really cute. That could be a really fun project to do. Oh, we all need more time to create in our lives, right? Like all of these ideas, I got to do the fun border. I got to make some puzzle designs. I don't know, just so many cute ways. Fun. Okay, so Kathy looks like she's showcasing that she used the ripple, but instead of using it as a full trail here, she just tucked in 1/2 of the sides into her 2 sides of those pictures. So she probably just cut it in half and then split it and use them on opposite sides. Super fun, very efficient. I love it. Another cute design, layers. I love the little puzzles everywhere, which is what the theme is, I guess, for this kit, but it's just fun. I'm excited all over again for these kits. Just lots of fun. Okay, the puzzle's following the border shape here down at the bottom, kind of waving along that. Dana is super cute. Okay, I know I say I'm not going to go through all of these every time. The link is up in the blog. You guys can see how inspiring as you look at these samples, you can kind of see what stands out to you, what motivates you, encourages you, and inspires you to go play, create, and connect some of your own. This idea, okay, this is a Shiloh. She put this in the PDF. If you have not yet, let me scroll down that. So again, every month we have a free PDF. That tip is going to be in this PDF and you can download it. It's free. If you're not a club member, just FYI, we make these available to everyone. You are free to go in and grab these. If you love to have idea books in your library of resources, then every month we try to provide these just from a scrapbooker to scrapbookers as we make sure to make time ourselves every month to create the kit. We want to encourage you guys to make the time. And again, I just like to remind us, we don't find time, we have to make time. You have to set it aside and give yourself permission. And I think it pays off in various different ways in your life if you do make that time. So just add it to your cart, very simple, easy to download. It will show up into your account when you log in, so it's always there and saved. So anytime that you need it, it's there for you. And then of course, just lots of fun ways to just use the templates. I'm gonna have to pull out some of my paper stash to create again with these adorable templates that came in this kit from April, because I'm inspired all over. I love this, Kristen, super cute. The layers, the colors is perfect. Sorry, I'm reading your journaling there. I love it. I agree. When siblings are lovely to each other, it just warms your heart as a mother. And then they get in the back of the car and then they start screaming at each other, right? Okay, this is actual a puzzle pictures documenting her love for puzzle. That is an impressive puzzle. That would take forever. A piece of Tennessee. Wow. Look at all that detail in that puzzle. That would take forever to piece that together. And this is fun. Look how fun this. Just highlighting preschool memories, it looks like. Oh, what a cutie. 5K using the border. One day I'll do a 5K, guys. One day. I'm not much of a runner, but I aspire to. It's on my bucket list. I shouldn't say one day, right? One day should be today, but we all have our seasons. And then of course, just some fun cards, because you always will have scraps. No matter what, you'll always have scraps from kits. And so we highly encourage you to take those scraps and put them to use, which what better way to put them to use than make a couple cards? That's what we do every month when we design with the Kiwi Club kit, myself, Debbie, Shiloh. We really challenge ourselves to use the full kit. Most of the time, every month when I get done with my kit, I have a scrap of, like a pile of official scraps of paper. Like I am completely happy throwing this little pile away, because at that point I know that I completely got the most use out of that kit as possible. So make sure to check it out. And then of course, just a friendly reminder, we are doing for the next, of course, as we count down. So what, we're on the 4th day. So we have 8 more days that you can take advantage if you haven't yet. If there's something on your wish list, the 25% off as just something to kind of throw out there for the holidays as we wrap up this year, as a special thank you to all of you guys. And if you have been thinking about the Kiwi Club, this will even take the 25% off your first month subscription price as well, which is awesome. We never have done that before. So that's really, really great. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I've kind of been I've been lost in the amazing samples. Again, I have that horrible itch now to go create. That's the problem with looking at these things, right? First dinner, I actually have not, okay, so I haven't decorated my main tree yet. We bought an extra tree, and we put up 3 trees in our house. I might take you guys on a tour. We'll see if I can get all the boxes cleaned up, because we just moved too a couple weeks ago. Anyway, my oldest sister, Rachel, started this horrible thing because she Marco Polo'd right before Thanksgiving. She was putting up like 7 trees in her home. She's like, I just feeling it this year. I need more trees. And so she was setting them up to kind of have that magical spirit in her home. And then I was like, now I have to have an extra tree. So I happened to go and buy a new tree, which I have not decorated yet. I know, I just got done saying that we literally have 9 more days till Christmas. So I got to get that decorated. And I look forward to it. Decorating a tree is a lot of fun to me. But I did decorate the other ones because I ended up taking my previous tree and putting it up there. And then we kind of splurged on Black Friday and brought a new one. I do fake trees. How many of you guys do real trees? This is a real hot, heated topic in my family, because my dad, he's like, I trained you guys to do real trees. And I've always just done fake ones because I don't know. I think they're easier in some ways. So I'm not really good at watering things. I think that's partially why I started it initially when the kids were young. It would die way too fast because I'd be like, oh shoot, we forgot to water the tree. So I'm just curious. You'll have to let me know how many of you guys do a live tree or a fake tree. So I might be doing that tonight, but now I'm torn because I really want to try a couple of those puzzle tips that we just went over together with. So that could be really fun too. Thank you guys so much for sharing in the community. If you have any samples that you did create with this kit and you want to share it with us, jump over to either our community on kiwilane.com or of course the Play to Create group here on Facebook, and share it with us there so that we can share them on the blog and spotlight you, and that we can have a place where all of us can look at each other's samples, be inspired by each other, and of course, pull out those kits for those of you that are Kiwi Club members and put them to use. Don't hold on to them really. I find that very satisfying that every month I sit down, I use the kit, and I always find something in my huge stash of photos, which I know I'm very limited to some of you guys as far as the amount of photos that you hope to accomplish, but it's really not about getting caught up. It's about enjoying the process. And I hope that you guys do enjoy the process and that you do take time to reflect on the amazing memories that you've made with your loved ones and how beneficial the act of scrapbooking and the benefit of having something tangible, in this case, that you can turn to remember, to be reminded, and to hold dear to your heart. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope everyone has a wonderful Merry Christmas. This will not be the last time I see you. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll keep wishing you a Merry Christmas to all of you guys that celebrate Christmas, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.